So it's day 14 of the lockdown. I've been here since March 15, and I don't really have any friends here in Malaysia, so it's kind of lonely. It's okay. I've been keeping myself busy. I got a lot of things to do anyway on my computer. Anyway, even if the lockdown is lifted on April 14, I probably still stay here for one more month and not go out. Definitely the second wave and third wave of infections is even going to be more dangerous and more widespread. But for some reason I believe that the government here is going to extend the lockdown some more because there's been a surge in cases over here. So more likely I'll be here until the middle of May. Now all I have to worry about is my visa, since I only have 6 weeks left. Hopefully the government here will let me extend my visa, or else I'm gonna have to go to another country, and that's getting limited now because a lot of countries now have travel bans, not letting the foreigners in. If it comes to worst, I might have to overstay my visa here, which I don't want to do, because I do want to come back here one of these days once everything is stable and back to normal. Overstaying can land me in jail, or it can ban me from entering this country again for maybe 10 years, or even for good. And I still want to come back here because I really like this country. As far as going back to the States, I don't think I will go back. And the US has the most cases of the coronavirus, and it just keeps on increasing, so I don't think it's a good idea for me to go back there. Also, I feel it's much safer here in Asia. They know what they're doing here when it comes to dealing with this virus, especially the East Asian countries. Anyway, I don't have a home anymore. I consider my home is where I'm at the moment, or where my heart is. I do want to go back to China, but they're not letting any foreigners in anymore. Besides, even if they let the foreigners in, I'm gonna wait it out because I'm afraid of the second wave of infection once everybody's back to work, and this could be more devastating. Anyway, for me to get a visa back to China, I need to get an FBI check, background check, and for me to do that, I need to go back to the States, which is not an option. Another option is for me to go back to Hong Kong, since I have a Hong Kong ID. But there's another surge of coronavirus cases in Hong Kong again, so maybe I'll wait for a while. Another option is for me to go to Taiwan. Actually, I was supposed to go there from Thailand. Instead, I decided to go to Malaysia instead. But since there's been a surge of coronavirus cases here, Taiwan probably won't let me in. Taiwan actually has the least cases of coronavirus here in Asia, because they were able to contain it earlier than most countries. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. But there's no choice. I just have to go day by day. Not too far from here, there's a beach and mountains and nature. But I have to do my part and stay home. It's a sacrifice we all have to do for mankind. Also here, if you're caught outside, unless you're going to the grocery to get some necessities and food, you can go to jail for like 6 months and get fined too. Besides, even without this penalties, I'm still gonna do my part, you know. our lives depend on each person doing their part. So if a person does something different and still goes out over there and mingle with people, then he doesn't care about you and me or anyone else, and maybe he doesn't even care about himself. So, and that's very selfish, really. And I still see people like that out there, and that's terrible. Everyone really has to do their part for the collective good. Thanks again. Stay home and be safe. Bye.